Welcome back for more Super Mega Baseball 4. We're looking at a good one. We've got the ace on the hill, always tends to bode well. We've made some slight alterations, mostly to the batting order. Lachlan Brewer is going to lead us off. And out in left field, second spot will be Nico Sportsman at first, trying to get that offense going for Nico, hoping that putting him down a spot might be productive for him. Katrina Lynn, who had such a strong start to the season but has definitely quieted down a little bit. She'll be in right field batting third. We'll have the big bat of Princess Precious, who is destroying the universe, still on fire in the cleanup spot, exactly where she's meant to be. Batting fifth will be Kareem Park over there at second base. Sixth spot, the guy nobody can figure out, and that is Braden Jetterson. Braden over there at shortstop, and following Braden will be Kai Thrustmaster at third. Molly O'Connor behind the dish for Finley today. Both players doing well, just hoping that maybe sticking Molly back there a lead to a well-caught game, because on the mound, it's Lily Rocket as we head home, and we got to make sure that our uniforms are in order, and they are, so that's great. With that, we're going to send it out to the home stadium as we return and take on the Stationeers. Let's play ball.
This could be one for the record books at Ciudad de Colores. The wait is over. It's baseball time.
It is baseball time, and as we near the end of this season, the Pelicans looking to cement a spot in the potential playoffs, but to do so, they have to get through the Stationeers, and to get through the Stationeers, it's Blammo Battery leading off. Lily winds, kicks, and deals a first pitch strike, and we're underway. Two quick strikes on Battery, and downstairs on that third one, Rocket fires a fourth, and a long foul ball will bring a sigh of relief from the home faithful. That's a little pop-up, and that'll be caught for out number one, up one down. Here's Velocita in the two spot. Rocket has been electric to watch as the ace of this ball club. A one ball, one strike count to Velocita, and that's on the ground towards the shortstop region, and out number two easily on the grounder.
Right fielder, number 25, Alfio Meadows.
Alfio Meadows, I can't talk. Either way, looking to be the third out of the inning as Lily going to get off to a strong start, and an 0-2 count to Meadows. Here it is. Swinging a foul ball down the third base line, and the count will stay 0-2. Swing and a miss. How about that for Lily? 1-2-3. Here come the Pelicans on offense. No score. Pelicans coming to bat for the first time. Lachlan Brewer as the new batting order, trying to kickstart some early offense here against Hugoton, and Brewer fouls the first offering away. From Robbins, the starter, ground ball thrown to first in plenty of time. One up, one down. That'll bring up Nico Sportsman. And here we go. Robbins, a left-handed starter, as is Lily. A 1-1 count on the way to Nico. Swings and he gets a hold of that, sends a base hit back up the middle. Nico on it at first now. So maybe dropping him down in the lineup might have done some good psychologically, if nothing else. And that'll bring up Katrina Lynn, one on with one out. Fantastic offense for Katrina early this season, and then she kind of has quieted, like I said, during the lineup. As she gets a hold of that, and if it stays fair, it's trouble. It's going to get foul into the corner. She put a swing on it, but it's 0-2, and now she gets a hold of that double play ball to second for one, to first still in time. And the inning is over. The double play by Katrina ends it. We'll move to the second scoreless. Here come the Stationeers.
Number 52, Masha Strudley.
Masha Strudley will lead it off. And when you have a veteran catcher like Molly behind the dish, it just seems easy. And another 0-2 count for Lily. And she's got a strikeout to start off the inning. It just makes it, as Hank Owen steps in, it makes it easier to call the game or to pitch the game because the level of trust that comes with a veteran like O'Connor makes it easy for a youngster like Lily to do her job. Nothing and 2 again. And that's downstairs. 1, 2 strikes. Rocket trying to get another K here. 2-2 on the pop-up agenda. And caught out there in center, left center.
Number 50, Lucas.
Here's Lucas Droop. 2 gone again for Rocket as Droop fouls one away. The 0-1 from Lily is fouled away again, and nothing and 2 on Lucas. Upstairs, trying for another 1-2-3 inning. That's fouled away. 1-2 is right there for strike 3. I'm out Lily through 2. Well, home half of the second. Thanks for stopping by for another episode. And we're leading off with a big bat. Princess Precious. I want to say she's got 13 homers on the year if I remember correctly. And that would have been 14 if it wouldn't have been violently foul. Nothing in 1. Swing and a miss. Princess gets a hold of that, gets a piece, stays alive 0-2. Captain of the outfield. First at bat in this one, she's putting up a fight. Couple straight foul balls. Another 0-2 on the way from Robbins is right there for strike 3. So excited about striking out a big name on the lineup card. Here's Kareem Park. Had a hot streak earlier this year. And still usually found on the notable players list is Kareem Park. Swing and a base hit. And that's why the consistency for Kareem Park continues. And another base hit. We talked about this guy yesterday. Braden Jetterson has been avoiding any kind of interaction with Steve Speed, our dugout reporter, or anybody else for that matter. And we can't figure out why. He strikes out there, so you probably don't want to go talk to him now anyway. But even if you did, it wouldn't matter. Kai Thrustmaster. Last hope for the Pelicans in the inning. A strike. Kai, a fairly serious, studious kind of ball player. 1-1 on the way from Robbins is there for strike 2. And the patience at the plate is there, at least right now, and there's a strikeout. So 3 up, 3 down for Pine City in the second. We'll move to the third. No one has cracked the scoreboard in this one just yet.
Number 14, Nico Pearson.
Nico Pearson catching today for the Stationeers.
That's a strike.
Upstairs, a 1-1 count now from Lily is going to be the first time she'll really fall behind. A 2-ball, 2-strike count after the foul by Pearson. He'll put up a fight here, 2-2. Outside, and Lily, not one to usually give up a walk, and she'll get the ground ball out there.
Number 13, Cash Bell.
Cash Bell over there at third for Hugoton. Steps in 1 out, nobody aboard for Lily as Bell fouls the first offering away. It's 0-1. Another strike from Lily. And a 1-2 on the way from the ace. And strike 3, another strikeout for Lily Rocket. Second out of the inning.
46,
Emmanuel Robbins, the starter. Not particularly notable other than that he can also be used as a bullpen arm for this staff when the need arises. Batting prowess, not great, as to be expected from a pitcher, and Lily just about sets him up, knocks him down with a strikeout. Home half of the third, and notice that Molly will lead it off. Almost said something else, but we'll refrain.
There's a strike.
It involves a goose egg in a certain
Outside.
table column that we're not going to pay attention to until a little closer to it being relevant. Molly O'Connor in a 1-2 count
No ball.
is going to take one downstairs. Take a 2-2 right field, and that's going to get foul, maybe playable in the corner. Not quite. Land in no man's land.
No.
And she'll go full here after taking downstairs and then a strikeout. So not a great start for Molly offensively. Here she is with that pink bat. Lily standing in for the first time from that left-handed box. Takes a couple straight, nowhere close, and she's ahead 2-0. She's been known to get a hold of one. 2-1, Lily does. Left field, going back, and that's going to be caught. Gave it a ride as best she could. And it'll be Lachlan Brewer. Lineup card flipping over for the first time in this one. And Brewer gets a hold of that to center, and a can of corn. No problem, and the inning draws to a close. We'll move to the fourth, and no one has been able to do anything about this 0-0 tie as Blamo Battery steps in. Rocket back to work, the lefty deals. Right there, 0-1. Former teammate Blamo behind 0-2. Upstairs. And another strikeout, not quite. Fouled away. And on the ground, throw from short. No, the error is going to cost Lily the potential no-hit bid. Vic Belacita digs in. I clarified what I wasn't going to say. Maybe I jinxed it. Well, one strike. One on, nobody out here for the Stationeers. 2 quick strikes. Fastball is incoming. The ground ball. The throw to second and back to first is not in time. So they do get one on the play. Alfio Meadows. And now one gone, setting up the double play to end the inning for Lily, but she's behind 1-0 here, now 2-0. Not a common sight to see Lily so far behind in an at-bat. The foul ball makes it 2-1. She gets strikes. She attacks batters, the 2-2. On the ground, foul. That would have been trouble. And that might be left field. And that's going to drop fair. They're going to have to get it back in a hurry. And runners are going to hold first and third.
Number 52, Masha Strudley.
So things go from interesting to scary for Rocket here. Runners at the corners. One gone. Strudley gets a hold of one and fouls it away. It's 0-1. 0-2. Go right after her here. Here comes Rocket. She struck out Strudley, and that's a big out.
Number 26, Hank Owen.
Hank Owen stands between Rocket and getting out of trouble. 2 on, 2 out, the pitch. And fouled away by Owen, it's 0-1. And that's downstairs, a ball and a strike. Owen breaks his bat, and the fastest bat boy in the league's got him set up with a new one. And a 2-ball, 2-strike, 2-out pitch. And ouch, that one got Lily. Oh, get the medical team out there. Not good.
The shortstop, number 15, Lucas
Droop steps in, and they have carted Lily off the field. Concern, of course, Marker Douglas comes on to pitch in the emergency situation. We will try to get you an update on Lily in a moment. 2 balls and a strike. Douglas gives up a long foul ball. That'll reach the seats. 2-2 with 2 outs. Here he comes. On the ground, potentially playable. The throw. In time, inning over. 1 run for Hugoton. And they lead as we move to the home half of the fourth. Lily out for the game, of course.
go. Sportsman.
Hoping that she might be able to make one more start this year to complete the playoff push, but now the injury calls that into question. And that ball was not moving slow when it hit her.
No, outside.
Sportsman, in a 1-2 count, gets a hold of it, fouls it away to stay alive. He'll see one more. And that probably not enough force to get the pitcher, but looked like a comebacker of revenge intention.
Katrina.
But it was not to be. Nico gone. Here comes Katrina. Nobody aboard for her with one out. She could tie it up with one swing if she's feeling particularly adventurous at the dish. The 0-1 is fouled away as well. No balls, 2 strikes to Lynn.
No, that's low.
And that's downstairs a ball. Katrina gets a hold of that, punches a base hit back up the middle, and the tying run is aboard. So Katrina took that one right back where it came from and now stands at first.
26. Princess.
And if she could get to second here, you'd amplify the potential of Princess Precious, who steps up. Big spot for the big bat. Nothing in 1 on Princess. Here it is. She gets a hold of it. Nothing in 2. Swinging. Not making contact. There she does. Right center field. Does it have the distance? It's going back, and it's caught. She gave it a ride, tried to get it out of here. It just didn't have enough on it. Well, there's 2 out. Runners still at first. You want to hope that Kareem Park might be able to do something. Mohammed Green will run. And I think we might have a pitching change as well. And we also have somebody else coming in that I couldn't read in time.
That ball's inside.
So many mysteries that you are aware of and I am not. 1-1 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
Nowhere close there. 2-1. Runners going before the pitch. The throw is into the field somewhere. And it sounds like we've got ourselves a pickle. And that pickle has soured the hopes of the Pelicans and ended the 4th.
Catcher number 14, Nico Pearson.
They were able to catch the pickoff attempt, and Nico Pearson will... Finley Chase will now do something, probably catch. And, well, Lily, who had such a solid start, hurt, and now it was Douglas. I don't know if it's still Douglas, but it's also not still going to be 1-0. A long home run, and the Stationeers double their lead. So you had such a bright start to this ball game, and in a hurry, Hugoton have capitalized on a couple situations that have shifted momentum their way, and here comes Cash Bell. Lots of chirping from really everybody over on the Pelicans side of the field. Just, I think, some general frustration right now. 3-0. And is this Douglas? I don't know, but it might be another home run. That's to left. If it hangs up anymore, and it will, that's another long ball. And it's 3-0. You can tell that what started as just a couple of coincidences and some things you just got to try to breeze through as a team have started getting to this club. And Thomas Middleman, here comes Clark trying to keep this a 3-0 ball game. The righty starts off a little bit low and then comes right back with a strike. That's on the ground and caught, or just above the ground apparently, and caught. Lorenzo will pitch against his former teammate as the Stationeer lineup card flips over, and we see Blamo Battery punching a ground ball to short. The throw in time to get him. So 2 are out. Vic Velocita. And now 2 are out. Lorenzo has come in and tried to shut the door and doing a decent job of it. 2 straight outside the zone and another fastball, not close. We don't see often a 3-ball count from Clark. The 3-1 is right there to fill the count. 3-2, and he gets a piece, just fouls it away. And here comes Clark. Just stayed in there on that foul ball. And that might be yet another home run this inning. And it will. 4-0 Stationeers. All of the runs in this inning, and there's been 3 of them, have come on solo home runs given up by the bullpen of the Pelicans. And Clark shaking his head a little bit there. He doesn't do it often, so you can't beat yourself up, but it's 4-0. And in a game where the offense just hasn't clicked, like the swap in the lineup batting order may have suggested it would, 4 runs is a big deal when you're not producing. The 1-2 on the way from Clark. And could that be another one? Right center. Not quite a home run, but it'll be a double. No problem. The inning continues for Hugoton.
The first baseman, number 52, Masha Strudley.
Masha Strudley, who was struck out by Lily at least once. What the rest of her at-bats were, you can see I cannot. Lorenzo finds himself behind 2-0. And you don't see him looking like this often. Another 3-0 count, and Strudley gets a big hold of that right field. If it stays fair, that's another home run, and it will. That one puts 2 on the board, and this one is getting out of hand in a hurry. You don't see Clark collapse like this, and I would think they would pull him here.
Number 26, Hank Owen.
Hank Owen will step in, and they are going to go to the pen here and call on the big man of Horse Moody. The big leg kick right there for a strike to Owen. See if he can do better than Clark. Apparently on the ground, throw in time. The inning is over. Not before they pick up 5 runs and now lead this ball game 6-0. Well, it's going to be up to Kareem Park to start doing something about this deficit. Crowd quiet here at home, frustrated to be sure. Park strikes right out for the first out. I'll bring up Jatterson. Jatterson, rather. First offering. A strike, and listen to how quiet the stadium has gotten in the past 2 innings. Another strikeout, 2 straight, and it's not looking great, folks. It'll be Kai Thrustmaster trying to do something with nobody on, 2 out. First pitch right there. Second pitch on the ground. No, popped up. Something. No matter what it is, the inning is now over, and we move quickly to the 6th, and they're up by 6. Crowd just milling around. I think there's some collective confusion, and again, just how fast the momentum shifted in this ball game as Klein or Clyde, somebody, Carter, pops it up, foul, and it'll be caught for out number 1.
Number 14, Nico Pearson.
Nico Pearson steps in here, and Horse has done a better job than Clark. He's gotten a few strikeouts out of the pen, which you do like to see. Downstairs to Pearson, 1-0, and that one's there. Even count a ball and a strike. That one's on the ground. The throw across is in plenty of time for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, number 13, Cash Bell.
Maybe Cash Bell. Last hope here for the bottom half. Here comes, or the top half, rather. Promise I know what's going on. 2-0 from Horace Moody. And I think there's just some frustration, maybe a need for a mound visit between Molly and Horace. A 3-1 on the way. You can't give them free bases here. Throw from third in time to get the out and end the inning. So Horace puts up a 0, which you can't, That can't go unnoticed, I suppose, is the way I would put that. Bottom 6.
Molly O'Connor.
So Molly stayed in. She just moved out to right, which I didn't realize. As she gets a hold of this one and pops it up, the rotating camera tells me she's gone. It'll be Horace Moody. One up, one down in the bottom of the 6th. Dean Robinson will pinch hit here. See what he can do.
That's a strike.
Right there for a strike to Dean. He doesn't play often these days. 2 strikes on him. And on 3 pitches, Dean Robinson strikes out. So 2 are gone. It's up to Lachlan Brewer to do something with the 6th. First offering on the way. Here it is. Gets a hold of it, but knocks it foul. Nothing in 1. Frustration from the offense here. Nothing in 2. Brewer takes up snares. 1-2 pitch, punched through. No, it's caught. Nothing going the Pelicans' way. The inning is over. Top 7 on the way, and 3 outs remaining offensively for Pine City. Here's Thomas Middleman. We've got a new pitcher on the hill. And I can't tell who it is because it's not something we see often. That's on the ground. Throw across. 1 gone. 7.
The left fielder, number 8.
Blammo battery.
Here comes Blammo. And always pressure when you're looking at someone who used to be a part of your organization on the other side of the routine. And battery can be a dangerous one. We know that. A 2-1 on the way to him. And he pops it up. Can somebody get there? You bet. 2 are gone. Get 1 out and do what you can with the bottom half of the 7th. Vic Velocita stands in the pitch.
No, inside ball.
Inside.
Nope, inside ball.
1-0 also inside. They're trying to set him up.
There's a strike.
There's a strike. 2-1 on the ground. Throw across. Well, if you've got your hats, flip them inside out. I think this is about the biggest lead that I would consider a rally cap relevant for. 6. Doable, just not extraordinarily likely, but you never know. Nico Sportsman leads it off. Gets a hold of the first offering, and he did hit it. He just popped it up. Infield fly takes care of Nico for out number 1.
Number 73, Finley Chase.
And here's Finley. She entered late when Molly moved to right. Young catcher behind, nothing in 1. The pitch. Nowhere close there. Got a freebie. Pops this one up. And 2 are out here in the 7th. Last hope for Pine City in this one is going to be Princess Precious. If there's anyone who might be able to avoid the shutout, you're looking at her. Here it is. Downstairs. 2-0 to Precious. Not where you want to be. That's in there. 2 balls and a strike to Princess, who gets a hold of this one. Right field. Stay fair. This ball is down, not gone. And Princess will stay at second. So, 1 more. This time it'll be Kareem Park. Runner at second. 2 gone. Here we go. Avoid the shutout? No. Kareem pops it up center field. This should do it. And it will. A decisive victory here for the Stationeers as they take care of the Pelicans in this one. Final score, 6-0. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Stationeers. No runs on just 4 hits and an error in the game. For the Pelicans, here are the larger numbers for those of you who are mathematically inclined and interested in that sort of thing. And the loss and the injury both pinned on Lily Rocket, the poor thing. She only went 3 2/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and at least a handful of strikeouts. I can't see that number. MVPs, are any of them ours? Well, somebody is. Here, we're going to do this because I didn't do this last time. It'll be Lily. Why not? 3 2 innings, or 3 2/3 innings, 6 Ks. So despite the injury, Lily continuing to put it together on the hill. We'll hope that she will feel better before the next ball game. And we have a manager moment to contend with, which someone has to give up their parking spot. Who's walking? Well, it'll be Kai or it'll be Jennerson. You know what? Out of spite for the recent media conduct, have fun in the pleb parking, Braden. I apologize, I'm doing some downloading. We'll simulate the CPU games, get you a preview of the next ones. Please say that, yes, okay, the Stationeers. Alright, making sure please the machine over there isn't going to try to take over or something. Lots of simulated games going on here that don't involve us, which is just fine by me, though the Franklin City Flyers are hot on our tail. First place in the division, at least for the moment, remains ours. And we will take a look here at the next ball game, which will not continue the homestand. That was a one-game homestand. Not ideal, and we'll head to somewhere. We'll head to Hoboken. All right, they're 15 and 16. We are 18 and 10. Could be a lot worse as the season moves towards its conclusion. We're going to try for a playoff push here, but we'll see. Player development-wise, let's see what we're looking at here. And we've got one here for Horse Moody, who could end up gaining Surrounded, which is not my favorite. And who else? Do any of these look any different than things we were looking at?
Invest your money with
Downhill investments. Yeah, me too. All right. Let's get your preview of the next ball game. Whoops. So let's do this proper. There we go. So we're going to be on the road and getting a look at Ruby Farrell doing the pitching for us this year. She's been all right. Well, no, she hasn't. I'm just kidding. 0-3 with an ERA over 7, which is not what you want to see. She got the gets ahead. Also has meltdown. So not ideal. And we're looking to be against somebody. Artisanal Ramirez will be countering for Hoboken. Hitting all the wrong buttons here. And for whatever reason, Artisanal has got some debuff action going on. I don't know if there's some injuries or what's going on. The Elite Slider, similar ERA 7.91, gets ahead as well. Should be a decent game. We'll have that and more for you as we continue this series. If you have any questions, comments, queries, theories, I don't know, pancake flipping tips or anything else, let me know in the comment section down below. We'll see you in Hoboken as we get set to round out this season. We've got 4 games to go and hoping this team can maybe put together some sort of a playoff run. Stay with us, give us your feedback, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.